Yes, sir. It's your voice is audible.
Thank you, Manoharan. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shall we go to slides directly? So we will discuss any doubts at the end of the slides. I'm sharing the slide, guys. Please wait for 2 minutes. Guys, is it visible? Is it visible for everyone, the PPT?
Sir, no, sir.
No. Wait a minute. It's loading. Wait a minute. Guys, now it is visible?
No, sir. No, sir. We cannot see your screen.
Once again. It's just shared. Is it okay? Is it visible now?
Yes. We can see your screen now.
Okay, thank you very much. Guys, myself is M. Karthik Karupu. So I done a M.Tech Energy from NIT Trichy. So energy engineering student. So my pass out is 2005. So thereafter I worked a lot of industries. So mainly focused for Delhi and Mumbai areas. So I done a BE energy auditor certification. Even I do 40 numbers of thermal power plants areas. NTPC, BHL is also included. Then green building also I have done it. So 2-3 building audits I have covered. So I have certificates and also. Then I certified a solar assessor. So trainee of assessor. So here in India itself 300-400 students I trained for solar. So then I wrote a couple of books. So that also I displayed to here. Then I certified for electric vehicle also. So we are promoting nowadays because our target for 2035, 70% of vehicle converted to electric vehicle. So that is a target. So initially we started this course also. So let's move to the solar. What is the target and how much we achieved? What is the potential? What is the opportunity for employment? That is the main goal. So let's go. This is the complete total overview of the system. So wherever you see, you will get a this type of graphical view. You will get it like SCADA itself. You will see it. So what are the components is there? Module is there. Then charge controller. Then batteries. Then inverters. So relevant to others like small components is there like ACTP, DCTP, lighting arrestor, earthing. These are the components. We will see one by one. We will see it. How it is important in the solar system. See the next slide. See what is the renewable energy scope and job opportunity. This is the main goal for this presentation. Who is MNRE? So Ministry of New and Renewable. Who is MNRE? For example, suppose if I install 1 kilowatt system in my home, so I have to inform to state level agency. That is we call it as TEDA, Tamil Nadu Energy Development Agency. The Tamil Nadu Development Energy Agency will register that 1 kilowatt system to the MNRE. So MNRE is the central agency. Whatever the power project, solar project will come, so the MNRE is the main head. So what is the program name for the solar? See, this is the program name. Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission. Under this, all the solar projects will come. So what are the initiative our Prime Minister will take? And see, these are the initiatives. This is called as ISA, we call it as International Solar Alliance. Then RPO, we call it as Renewable Purchase Obligation. Those who are fresher, they will ask a question during interview time. These are the questions will come. Then what is a net metering policy? Then what is the scores for solar Surya Mitra scores? That will taken from NICE. We will see one by one. Suppose anyone do for R&D for solar. Present solar panel efficiency is 18%. If anyone want 30 or 40%, then you have to do for R&D session. Where I do studies. So there is answer is here. NICE, we call it NICE, National Institute of Solar Energy, and SEGI we call it Solar Energy Corporation of India. So funding agency, this one. Suppose if I am going to install 100 megawatt, who is going to put the money? So this agency is Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, not only for solar, for all the renewable energy projects. For example, wind or bio, whatever relevant to renewable energy. That's all. What is the potential? How much potential is there in Earth? See, this much is there, 174 gigawatts. See, what is the size? 10 to 15. This is the power size. How much we installed throughout the world? See, how much we installed? 432 gigawatt only. So its the size is 10 power 9. How much is available? 10 power 15 it's available. So how much we utilized actually? So actually how much we utilized? Only 0.3% only. So guys, imagine. See, we have to throw all the coal power plants because it's polluted our nation. So we move to renewable field, especially solar. The potential is there, we can utilize through solar. Who is the leader? Who is the world leader in solar power? See, China is the number one. So where we are seated here, see India is the 5th place. How much we installed? Only 40 gigawatt. Guys, understand? So we installed 40 gigawatt. Even European also 20 years ahead. But we are near to them. So we will see the next slide. See, this is a total capacity installed in India. How much we installed? See, this is a non-renewable energy consumption. Only renewable energy we are going to see. This is 80. So other renewable energy what? Solar it's come, wind, bio. So everything will come. See, this 80% we divided into these categories. So wind, solar, and bio, and waste, and hydro. See the cover. 80 will come. So previous is 80. So 22% only we covered through renewable energy. What about remaining? The remaining 80. 80 how it will cover? So we'll see it. Only we achieve. So what is the gap is there? 60 gigawatt is gap is there. That is why our topic is renewable energy and their opportunity. What is the scope is there? Whether it is suitable for employment or not. There is a definite suitable for, there is a gap is there. So definitely there is a job opportunity is there. So how much 40 gigawatt we have installed? So how long it took it? So we are going to see. Next slide, see. How long it took it? 40 gigawatt. When it started? 2010 it started, 0.16 gigawatt it started. But how much we reached? 2020 we reached, or 40 gigawatt we reached, guys. How long it took? So 10 years of period we took it.
Hello, sorry sir. Sir, Karthik sir, sorry.
Yes,
sir.
sir, yes.
Sir, slide
Yes,
is
sir.
not updated, not it, sir. First slide.
So still we can see only the first slide. Can you able to move some next slide?
Only first slide you are seeing, yes?
Yeah, just now we are seeing the next slide. Till that we were able to see the first slide on.
1 minute, guys. As soon as possible you inform, guys.
Okay, sir, sure.
Windows. Okay. Guys, now it is okay. Now you are able to see.
Yes, we can see the some next slide.
Next one. Now it's okay.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Guys, if it is not visible, please inform me immediately. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Okay. Thank you very much. So I think now we start for Yarlis, right? See, this is a total solar system. Is it visible now? Now the slide is okay.
Yeah, yes, it's visible now.
Okay. See, this is a total solar system. See, panel is there. So charging controller and battery and inverter. Other systems also is there. That is small components like a distribution, the DB box is there, lighting arrangement and everything is there. We will see one by one. What is the scope? See, we are going to see, this is very important, especially for this slide. What is the renewable energy scope and the job opportunity, whether it is exist or not. So I already explained MNRE. Who is MNRE? He is heading the solar. Under all the project, all the solar project is controlled by MNRE. So what are the mission? Which missions is controlled for solar? This is JNNSM. We call it as Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission. What are the initiative? Prime Minister will take it. See this one. ISA, that is International Solar Alliance, and RBO and net metering policy, and there is a program called as Surya Mitra. Everywhere you can see it. Especially this summer you will get a program Surya Mitra. Wherever you see in solar program, they call it as Surya Mitra. What are the education? That is institution is there. I'm going to do for some R&D. For example, solar panel efficiency now it's 18% only. So you want to make 30 or 45 or even 100. So where I'm going to study or where I'm going to research these 2 years.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think the same problem.
Vignesh, sir. So I'm sharing my PPT. So better you may share it. Okay. Hello, Vignesh, sir.
Yeah, sir.
So what I do,
Okay.
I will share the PPT
Okay, fine.
through WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
Better you may do it.
Okay, sir. Fine, sir. Fine. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Just a minute.
No problem, no problem. Vignesh, sir, I shared to you.
Okay, sir. Okay, fine. Okay, sir. I'm fine. I will take.
We will be working on it. is it received?
Yeah, sir. Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute.
Whether shall I try for one more time? Okay.
Not a
okay,
problem,
okay.
sir. Not a problem. Wait a minute, sir. Sorry.
Actually, I changed my another network also. So let me try.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Kindly proceed. Proceed your. Kindly share your screen, sir. Kindly share your screen.
Vignesh, is it visible now?
Yeah, visible, sir. Yeah, visible.
Yes, yes, sir. It's visible now, sir. Super.
Now it's changing every slide. Now
Yes,
I'm
sir.
changing every
Yes,
slide.
yes, sir. Actually,
Yeah, session kindly continue, sir. Continue now.
yes,
It is
yes,
changed,
sir.
huh?
Moving.
Okay, moving. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Explain and RBO and net metering policy and Surya Mitra scheme. So especially for this month, from February to March, you will see this program, Surya Mitra program. Wherever you see, you will get a Surya Mitra program. There is a course will conduct from Government of India. So this is the institution. I already explained. If the panel efficiency 18%, you want to do for R&D for 30% or 40% of efficiency, these two institutions will help you. What is the potential of solar potential? 174 gigawatts it's there. So what is actually we installed throughout the world? So how much we installed? 432 gigawatt we installed. What is the size? It's a 10 power 9, but actually it is available size 10 power 15. So how much we utilize? Only 0.3%. Imagine what is the potential is available, whether we go for solar or a coal based power plant. Minus for the India, we are the 5th position. How much we installed? 40 gigawatt we installed. How long it took for 40 gigawatt? So that is another question. See, these are the renewable energy capacity. How much it is? 80. See, out of 80, 40 gigawatt only for solar. Remaining 40 gigawatt, it will come for wind and another another hydropower plants. We will explain you. See, what is the target for solar we have here? So our main purpose of this presentation is we are focusing for solar. So 40 is installed capacity up to 2021. Our target as per our Prime Minister is 100 gigawatt 2022. So there is a gap of 60 gigawatt is there. So 40 gigawatt, how long it took it? There is a question. See, this will come. See, 2010 up to there is a slide is that 2020 it will come 40 gigawatt. So 10 years of period of time we install only 40 gigawatt. So imagine next 10 years to 15 years we are going to install for another 60 gigawatt. So there is a lot of scope is there. So where the areas they have adopted for the solar capacity much more. See, there are top 8 states in solar: Karnataka and Telangana, Andhra and Tamil Nadu. So 4 stages, especially for southern state, they have installed lot because due to the sun. So another Gujarat and Rajasthan, they are the Maharashtra. They are playing for the major roles. So these are the reasons. So where you are getting the job opportunity maximum for southern areas. So this is the Tamil Nadu scenario for especially for renewables. How much we installed in Tamil Nadu only I am talking about. So India only, total India 40 gigawatt installed. So target is 100. So there is a gap of 60 gigawatt. So in Tamil Nadu itself, what is the installed capacity? 4 gigawatt we have installed. So what is the target for Tamil Nadu? There is another question. See, this is vision for Tamil Nadu 2023 is 5 gigawatt. Guys, what about MNRE they are given? This is the TEDA there, that is State Nodal Agency. They have given a target for Tamil Nadu is 5 gigawatt. How much we installed in Tamil Nadu? 4 gigawatt. There is a gap of 1 gigawatt. But MNRE they are given for 2020. This year target is 9 gigawatt. So what is the gap? So approximately 5 gigawatt there is a gap is there. Because already 4 gigawatt Tamil Nadu installed. So remaining 5 gigawatt we needed. So totally 9 gigawatt. So here also there is a potential for job opportunity. So in and around total India, how much it will come? So 2030, there is a job opening for 30 lakh. There is 3 million jobs is available as per the International Labour Organization report. So this is one of the policy RBO, renewable purchase obligation. What is this? Suppose I have an industry, so I am using 10 kilowatt. So 9 kilowatt I am using from grid. Remaining 1 kilowatt I have to use from grid. That is 10%. Whatever. Understand what I am saying? 100% of energy, 90% I am getting the energy from grid. That is EB, electricity board. But 10% of energy I must get from green, whether it is solar or wind or bio. That is RPO, renewable purchase obligation. This is the tariff structure. Every year there is a structure will be changed for electricity board. So anyone know what is the solar tariff? It is less than 2 rupees per unit. Less than 2 rupees per unit. But electricity board, it will go 8 rupees, 9 rupees, 10 rupees it will go. Every year it will be increased. So that is why all are come to solar. What is the financial assistance they are giving? See, 2013 there is a kilowatt system, 1 kilowatt system rated 1 lakh rupees it will come. But 2021, what is the rate? Only 40,000 rupees. Next 10 years, what happened? 20,000 rupees, 1 kilowatt system you will get it. So prices also reduced, tariff also reduced. That is why everyone promoted for solar. This is the target. What is the 1 kilowatt system? What is the rate? 50,000 rupees. This is benchmark given by MNRU. So every system they are giving you for the rate for the kilowatt system. For example, see above 100 kilowatt to 500 kilowatt, there is a kilowatt system is 39,000 only. See, Tamil Nadu is the 9th position in renewable energy. So compared to other countries, only I am talking for Tamil Nadu. See, what are the components is there? Solar module is there, inverter is there, structure is there, other components, other balance of components we will see one by one. See, this is the module. This is 0.5 volt cell. The combination of cell we call it as module. Combination of module we call it as solar panel. Combination of panel we call it as array. So how the array will come? Based on this. See, what are the types of cell is there? See, for example, 250 watt is the panel is there. The cell size is 60 cell is there. Combination of 60 cells, you will get a 250 watt. But 325 or 400 watt panel means 72 cell is there. So there is a type of cell is there. We call it as mono and poly and thin. Thin film is outdated because it consumes lot of areas. But poly, it's require 1 kilowatt system, it require 10 meter square. Mono also same similar to, but 8 meter square, 8 to 9 meter square only required. But efficiency for mono is higher, like 18%, poly is 16%, thin film 6 to 7. So thin film is outdated. Now we are using only poly and mono. These are the type of system. Especially for fresher, they are asking for the question based on this. On grid or off grid or hybrid system, they will call it. For example, on grid, whatever the energies come, you may use for home and is sent to the grid. But off grid system means there is a battery. So that's all. Hybrid means combination of both. So these are the model specification. What is the voltage? What is the current? What is the maximum power? What is the efficiency? See, these are the types of system. For example, there is a combination of parallel, you will get a voltage. There is a combination of series, you will get a current. For example, I am doing for here. See, there is a parallel connection. There is a parallel connection. The voltage is constant, but you will get a add of current. Here, there is a series connection. The current is constant, but voltage is add up. So based on the connection, you will get a power. So there is a combination. So this is the efficiency of the panel. 80% you will get a mono, poly you will get 16, thin film model you will get a 6 to 7% of efficiency. Based on the variation of efficiency, I am seeing here. See, these are the testing. What type of testing? This is standard temperature control. This one, this is MOCOT. Based on, for example, someone will ask a question. If the temperature of the panel, if I rise, what is the efficiency? Efficiency will come down. It means the illumination. If you are getting the illumination, you will get a good efficiency, not temperature. That is the meaning. Tilt and azimuth is very much important. For example, if I put a solar panel in South India, so 13 degrees enough. If I put a solar panel in North, especially in Delhi, they require 27 degrees. There is tilt angle, it's vary. So tilt angle depends upon the efficiency. So here say there is a tilt angle. See, these are the what are the factors will affect the solar efficiency.
Hello, sir,
Yes,
sir, I have one doubt. Sorry for interrupt.
no problem, sir. Tell me, sir.
How to identify the tilt angles based on the location? Is there
Sir,
any tools available?
Yes, so many. So PV Syst is there, NASA is there. So many tools is. I will show you, sir. What are the softwares is available, so that you will
Okay.
get it. Even you type in Google what is the tilt angle in Tamil Nadu or tilt angle in Delhi or Maharashtra, it will show, sir, automatically.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Shading, sir. Shading is very much important, sir. Even 1% or 2% of shading or 5% of shading will result is zero, sir. There is no shading at all. Main criteria for solar is there is no shading at all. So that's why I written shad from trees or built structure blocks. So if there is a shad, the result is zero power generation. See what is the panel warranty? 25 years of panel warranty they are giving. Initial 10 years the production end 90%. After that, next 15 years it will come down to 80%. So these are the maintenance part of view. These are the testing procedure which I have written. I will share the slide. You may read it. This is a basic testing for voltmeter. How the panel whether it is working or not. Very basic. Like take a voltmeter, you have to measure for open circuit voltage and current. So based on that, whether the panel is working or not. Very simple technique. These are the appliances you may use it for. Who are the solar panel manufacturers? Who are Tata is there, REC panel is there, Jinko is there, Cells is there, Ryzen is there, Sunpower. So many manufacturers for solar panel is there. But it depends upon you have to select which one is rate and quality. Based on the quality and race, you have to compromise. Next one is structure. Solar panel covers 40% of cost. Solar mounting structure will cost 10%. For example, solar system I already explained 50,000 rupees. For example, you take it. That is 100% you will take it. So solar panel itself 40% of cost will consume. So mounting structure itself it will consume how much? 10% of cost will consume. So we will show for the models. Different type of models is there. So based on the material you have to select. Aluminium is there, cast iron is there, even SS is there, even GI material also. For if you take for aluminium, it will cost is more. So normally for 100 megawatt, 200 megawatt system, they will use for galvanized steel. See, these are the different type of mounting structure. For example, there is a metal roof that we call it as railless system. There is a shad, depends upon structure. For example, the system in ground, so there is a structure, different type of structure. I may explain here. Based on that cost will be varied. See, for example, only 4 is there. See, there is no continuation. So the cost of the mounting structure here is less. But here there is a continuation is there. The cost will be higher. So these are the type of the structure. So mainly they are asking in structure. One question is whether which material they are going to use. Either is aluminum or cast iron or SS or galvanized. And also speed also they are going to calculate wind speed 150 or 190. Based on that structure will be they are selecting. This is a ground mounting structure, sir. This is the tracker which I have used. Based on that, you will get a generation. Who is the main player for the structure? Anyone in marketing field, so they are going to use it. Who are the kingmaker for the for structure? Who are the kingmaker for the solar panels? These are the lists, especially in Ganges. It is in Pondicherry. It is Tamil Nadu itself, Pondicherry. So they are using for the this type of structure. This is flat mounted structure they are using and sell it throughout India. Battery. Next one is solar panel, then structure. That's the structure. Then it will come battery. So there is a 2 type: lead acid, lithium. Based on your maintenance and the cost, it will be vary, sir. You may use both lead acid as well as lithium ion. Off grid, especially off grid, it will come. Batteries, sir. So that is why I displayed off-grid system. In on-grid system, there is no battery at all. These are the maintenance of how we are going to maintain for the battery. See, there is a baking soda and distilled water. You may use it and rub it, and you may clean it. You will get a good solution. See, these are the specifications. Whatever battery you may say, either Excite or Amaron or Luminous, any battery, there is a specification they will give it. Based on that, you may use it, sir. So this is a battery manufacturer list. So here I will show here. See, Luminous is there, Excite is there, Amaran is there. Next is system inverter. This is one of the heart of the systems, especially for solar system. Panel, the next it will come inverter. So this will cost 10%. So understand, sir, solar panel is 40% of the cost. Mounting structure will cover 10% of the cost. Battery will cover 7% of the cost. Inverter system will also cover 10% of the. So total of 100, 60% of cost will cover these components, sir. This is one of the heart of the system. What are the types of inverters that we have to see? See, this is called as micro inverter, sir. Micro inverter. See, every panel itself there is a inverter. See, here there is a panel, there is an inverter. Panel and inverter. Every panel, each individual panel you will get a inverter. But here there is a string, sir. I am explaining. Next one is string. See, there is an array, bunch of panels. There is array, we call it as solar array. See, here is there. You will get a one inverter. Here individual panel itself you will get a inverter. That is called micro inverter. So efficiency will be higher, production also will be higher, but rate little bit higher. But if you go for string inverter, lot of array you will connect with the one single inverter. That is called string inverter. Normally people 1 megawatt or 2 megawatt or 10 megawatt system they use for this one. If you go for 10 kilowatt or up to 50 kilowatt, they use for micro inverter. Depends upon the investment, sir. See, what is the difference between the string and micro inverter? See, if micro inverter, there is a fall of one leaf. What is the efficiency loss? See, 50% of production for water, but remaining as it is. For example, see here. But in string inverter, there is a fall of leaf in one panel itself. There is a loss of all. You understand, sir? What is the difference between the string inverter and micro inverter? Micro inverter means there is a single panel itself. There is a fall of leaf, but efficiency does not affect for another 3 panel. But in string, if there is a fall in one panel itself, will affect all the 4 panels. That is the difference, sir. What is a central inverter? Central inverter is huge capacity. For example, 100 megawatt, 200 megawatt, 300 megawatt. So you have to use for central inverter. So capacity of inverter itself 1 megawatt, sir. So power of capacity handling is much more, especially for central. So here we have seen micro and the string and the central, sir. See, these are the differences, sir. So depends upon here I showed here string, the upper one which I have shown for the central based on the capacity. 100 megawatt you are going to see central. If you go for the like 1 megawatt or 10 megawatt, so string inverter is there. Less than that you may see for the micro level. So these are the inverter specifications. What are the specification is there? See, who are the manufacturer? Who is king for the inverters? I have shown here. Especially marketing guys, they may use it. See, Delta, Fronis is the Francis, the Danfoss is the so many inverters there. Based on the quality and rate, you may use it. Charge controllers. What is this charge controller? So, for example, see, charge controller means it's a regulator. For example, regulates voltage or current regulator. For example, I have a system for 15 amps battery, 15 amps to charge the battery. But there is a regulator, is a 5 is there, 10 is there, 15 is there, 20 is there. I have to set in 15 amps so that it will come and charge. Otherwise, what happens? Overcharge will come. So that is called charge control. Charge control means to control the charge up to based on the application. For example, 10 ampere is enough means you have to set the angle, you have to set the setting 15 or 10. So it will come down. So based on that, it will come. It's very small unit, but it will be useful for a street light for other purpose also. So there is a PWM and PWM and MPPT charge point. Different type is there. Small level you may go for PWM, pulse width modulation technique. MPPT it goes for the higher level. What is the difference between PWM and MPPT is there is a input. You may get a higher level of, you may get a high power. You may utilize the power maximum as it is possible by using MPPT. But PWM, pulse width modulation technique, that is controller, you cannot use it based on the input. These are the charge control specifications. Whether it is 10 amps or 15 amps, you have to set it and it will come back. These are the charge controls manufacturers. So Stellar is there, Enertech is there, solar power is there. So balance the system. So everything over. Main components is over. Structure over, inverter over, model over. So batteries as well as over. Balance of system, small system is there. What is it? DP is there. Distribution box is there. Lightning arrestor is there. So these are very small components which will be used for maintenance purpose. See, cable, you have to design the cable, then lighting arrestor is there. See, whatever the lighting is there, you have to provide the production based on that it will work out. See, the grounding is there. You have to maintain 1 ohm resistance based on the mega. Net meter. Anyone knows for net metering? What do you call it as net meter? For example, see normal energy meter. There is a difference between the normal energy meter and net meter. Solar, so for solar purpose, all are used for net meter only. Because, for example, if I am using a power, if I am using a solar power in my home, if I use it, then the meter will start and get the reading. Suppose if I am not using, the same power will send to the grid. For example, there is no solar at all. There is a rainy season. What happened? I may utilize the power from grid. So the net meter usually is both the direction you may use it. If the power is in solar, you may use from grid. If there is no power at all in a grid, you may use from solar. So that is called net meter. Both the bi-direction way you may use it. But energy meter, you may use only from one direction, from grid to home. So that is called as net meter, sir. What is our calculation? How we are going to do for the designing calculation? It's very simple. I explained it here. So initially you have to do for the survey, sir. What is the building height? What is the roof? What is the roof inclination? What is the roof direction? What is the latitude, longitude? What is the building ownership? What is the maximum? What is the set of everything you have to do for the customer's survey? Then based on that, what is the bill it will cover? See here, Tamil Nadu Janjatco, I will get a one electricity board, so I will get a unit. How much it will come? Based on that, you have to calculate for the solar. So these are the loading calculation. How we are going to calculate? For example, if I say 100 units in my home consume, what are the equipments will cover? Light, laptop, and TV, whatever it is that you have to do and enter the powers and cover. You may multiply. You will get the total units. Based on that, it will come. So here, what type of panel you have to select it? That will come. Here, inverter you have to do the selection. How it will going to selection. Then battery also. How we are going to do the battery calculation? Here, I explained here. See, this is charge controller, then cabling, then lighting calculation I showed here, earthing pit also I can show here. So ultimately it will come, finally I will select the model, then based on that I will calculate it. This is the AutoCAD, sir. The main purpose of AutoCAD, you have to show the entire system with SLT, sir, single line diagram. So one of the software used for solar system is AutoCAD. You must learn it, sir. So these are the initial vacation, then pile foundation, they started erection for the panel and structure, then inverter, then battery system, then SCADA system, then you will get a total solar system, sir. So total bill of material you have to calculate, how it will come, where it will come, what are the bill of material you have to cover. See, I explained whatever I explained, inverter structure, wires, DCD, PHTP, cable, lighting, arrestor, everything will come. Sketchup software, what is the purpose of SCADA? Remember, sir, I said one leaf will follow. One leaf will fall down on the panel. What happened? The efficiency of the panel will zero. You will get the power zero. So you have to do the shadow analysis. See which software you are using. Sketchup software you are using. See identification of the area from Google. Then the particular area you got to analyze. For example, in Chennai, I identify by the Taramani areas. So here after that I do for the calculation. So this is the rooftop in the in my commercial areas. Then I have to choose for the latitude and longitude based on the software. Then I do the installation. See, check it here. There is a shadow is there. Here I don't want to put my panel. If I put it, what happened? My panel efficiency get a zero. Power is zero. So I don't want to put it. The SketchUp software will be used for the shadow analysis purpose. Here see it for this panel, 25% of panel will cover for the shadow. What happened? The result is zero. The power is zero. The SketchUp software will be used for the shadow free analysis. So here, see all the panel you are getting for the shadow. So for October and January month, every month you may select and calculate based on the SketchUp software. So these are the setup by using for the SketchUp. The another software we call it as PV Syst. The PV Syst will get the result of electricity generation. For example, sir, if I put a one cloud system, what is the generation, sir? What is the generation of unit? For example, if I say 5 units. So if I put a 1 megawatt, so what is the generation? So 14 lakh to 15 lakhs. If I go for the 100 megawatt, if I go for 1 gigawatt, what is the generation? This software will help to get a electricity generation. But it means unit, how much unit you will get it. This software. So I showed here. Every analyzer I will show you here. Battery selection, inverter selection. So finally I will get a loss. How much losses? What is ultimately you will get? 62 million units you will get. So SketchUp software for what is the purpose? For shadow analysis, for PV Syst for the electricity generation, that is how much units of power you will get it. Then Staadpro analyze. For example, this is useful for structure of the panel. This one. For example, this is a solar structure. If I flow 150 km per hour wind, so what happened? It can withstand or not. This Staadpro analyze software will be helpful. For example, some of the plants we have installed at coastal area like in Chennai area. So once upon the one time what happened? There is a flow of 160 km per hour or 180 km per hour. At that time, what happened? The structure will not withstand. The total system will be collapsed. So structure analyze will do for the Staadpro. This is a SCADA system. So all the control, for example, string panel in inverter, where it is derating or where it is not coming, which voltage is not coming, which power is not coming, where it's possible, everything you will see and monitor it. So these are the financial detail, how it will come. There is a two model. So these are the 1 kilowatt system, how much it will take it. Finance based on C, here I have calculated. I have already said there is a 1 kilowatt system, 50,000 rupees means 50,000 rupees, how it is segregated. See, there is a panel, there is a 27,000, there is an inverter, there is a 10,000, mounting structure, 3,000 rupees, connecting cable, that is ACDP, DCDP, 2,000, 3,000 rupees, earthing and lighting rest, it will cost 3,000 rupees. So totally the system will come 55,000 rupees. So there is a segregation of the solar system. Here 1 megawatt system I have segregated. See, price wise I have segregated. Totally it will come 3.2 crore. 1 megawatt system 3.2 crore. I have separated. See, individually separate. What is the supply of model? What is the supply of inverter? What is the installation of solar panel and inverter and batteries and SCADA? Everything I have displayed. These are the tools required for the solar system. These are the safety devices which will save for the humans. So what are the assessment which we have conducted in Profenaa technology? These are the assessment which I have done it in Coimbatore and even Chennai also we have done it so many assessments. See, one of the student will be teaching for the solar installation, how we are teaching and how we are going to install and how we are going to measure it. And these are the session for we are introduced for solar rooftop system and designer system, even Surya Mitra system also conducted. So these are the 3 books which we have published. So especially for solar, you may refer these books. These books will helpful to crack the solar Surya Mitra's exam. This book, Solar Assessment Guidance. Either you put this name or you may refer for a website in my name. You will get books. So summary is what I am going to convey in last. So eligibility is 10 centers enough for solar, because you may go for installer or you may go for the commissioning engineer. So whatever 10 center is basically it's enough for eligibility criteria for the solar. What are the software system you may require? So AutoCAD and AutoCAD is definitely it's required for SLD, making for single line diagram. SketchUp, especially for shadow free analysis. Staadpro, structure analysis you have to do it. PVCs, that is for generation, how much unit you going to generate. SCADA you must learn, because the SCADA system itself to show all the display, where it is panels, which panel is getting fault, or which inverter getting fault, or which battery getting fault, or which cable, whatever the display it will come. So the knowledge is required knowledge for the software is AutoCAD, SketchUp and Staadpro and PVCs and SCADA. So what we are Profenaa is offering, there are 2 courses we are offering. One is diploma course and another one is master diploma course. So duration is 45 days for diploma and master is 90 days we are offering. So diploma means there is a 3 software you will cover it. Master means all the software you will cover it. So what are the job position you will get it? Solar installation, commissioning you will get it. Designer, you may become a designer, you may become O&M, even a general manager range you will go. Solar survey you will get, or independent solar consultant you may go, or solar entrepreneur also you will become. So,
hello sir, I have one doubt. Hello.
Yes sir, yes sir.
So what is solar consultant? I didn't get it, sir. Rest all things.
So all the areas. For example, for example, in my company we are doing for solar consultants also. For example, one guy they know installation, all the installation. For example, all the panels is there, structure is there, model mounting is there, entire system materials are there. They know installation, but they don't know for design what to do. So they are coming and asking, sir, better you do the design. we will install. So solar consultants, not only for design, sir. Some guys knows only design. They need for installation. So based on that, we'll do for solar consultancy, sir.
Okay,
So,
sir.
got it, sir.
Yeah, get it. So I have another one doubt.
Yes,
So where I can, are you providing the online course or classroom training for that? Do you
so
have?
both sir, we will available. See, software course, there is no necessity for offline, sir. So online system, all the 5 software you may learn from home itself. It means online course, sir. You may use it.
Okay, sir. Will you provide the certificate?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. We'll offer it, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
See, these are the courses will be provided. See, 50% offer for all the courses we provided. So almost Profenaa technology. Since we started from Coimbatore, so we almost 50% students. 70% of students we give the placement offers, like 100% placement assistance we have provided. So many guys are working in abroad also, especially UAE, Singapore, and Abu Dhabi, and South Africa, and Saudi Arabia. So many countries they are using. They learned from online courses also, sir. These are the Profenaa placements, sir. For admissions, sir, for anything related or any question you may ask. I thank you, our founder, Mr. Mutra, sir, for arranging, especially for this solar webinar, and also Vignesh, sir, also. Thank you, sir. Sir, any questions you may proceed, sir. Guys, any questions?
So if I studied any diploma or master course, will you able to will you how to say will you provide any project and all?
Yes, sure, sir.
Because after studying the course, we need to involve any of the project, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sure, you will, sir. Without working for offline, you may not, sir. For design field, there is no field. But if you go for installer or commissioning engineer, or you become a manager, or you become a senior manager, general manager, surely, sir. Surely it's necessary. We will provide, sir. We will provide for 1 kilowatt or 10 kilowatt system. So all the material we will provide it. You start to install it, sir, in our own field, sir. We will provide, sir. We will provide.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, any other enquiries, sir? So you have to do for site survey, sir. For example, so we will send students to the house commercials or industrial sectors. The student will go and take the survey, like what is the inclination, what is the roof orientation, what type of roof is there, which material, then what type of solar module we have to install, what type of inverter, everything we will provide the assistance, sir. You go directly to the site and take all the measurement. You do for the analyze for the Sketchup or AutoCAD or Staadpro, and comes for this final software. So everything you will get, sir. So on site, definitely there is a visit as well as a project we will give it, sir. So you only do it, sir. So once you get a hands-on training, so you are eligible to become a solar designer or solar installer or solar INC or solar manager, sir. So we will provide the all type of guidance, sir, both online as well as offline, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Guys, any other relevant questions for job or employment? Because so many guys is asking for WhatsApp. Sir, what happens, sir? I'm the second year student or third year student. So what to do? So solar is the future, sir. Next 10 years, 15 years, the solar will come. See, nowadays they started for electrical vehicle also. So electrical vehicle means there is a battery is there. So how they are going to charge the battery? So again it will come from solar, sir. So there is a target also 60 gigawatt is there. So opportunity is huge. So we are started for admission also. So better to join for this week itself, because the offer is going, 50% of offer is going. So after that we won't offer any. So we are assisting for placement also. So we are here around 10 years in this field. So around 70% of our students we got placement assistance we have given, sir. So any other questions, sir? Or Vignesh sir, shall we close it, sir?
ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஏதாச்சும் டவுட்ஸ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா கேட்டுக்கோங்கப்பா. நான் செஷன் வில் பி கன்சல்டேட் ஆக போகுது, க்ளோஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஏதாச்சும் டவுட் இருந்துச்சுன்னா கேட்டுக்கிடுங்க.
சார் இப்போ நீங்க இந்த சிஸ்டம் ஆக்சஸ் எல்லாம் கொடுப்பீங்களா? அப்படி அதாவது டூல் ஆக்சஸ் எல்லாம், பிகாஸ் நம்ம வந்து இப்போ ட்ரைனிங் எடுக்கிறப்ப நீங்க சொல்லி கொடுப்பீங்க. ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து அதுல ஹேண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் வேணும். ஸோ ஆக்சஸ் கொடுத்தா நாங்க கொஞ்சம்
உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்துருவோம் சார், தனியாக பேட்டர் கொடுத்துருவோம். ஓகே, 2-3 பேனல் கொடுத்து தனியாக ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் கொடுத்துருவோம். எல்லாமே டிஸ்மேண்டில் அதாவே இருக்கும். இன்வெர்டரும் தனியாக தான் இருக்கும். எல்லாமே நீங்க தான் அதை இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணுவீங்க.
இன்ஸ்டால் பண்றது ஓகே, நான் வந்து அப்ளிகேஷன் டிசைனிங் மட்டும் சொல்றேன். இனிமேல் டூல்ல வந்து ஒரு 1 மெகாவாட் ஒரு பிளான்ட்டுக்கு வந்து டிசைன் பண்ணணும், கால்குலேட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, ஸோ அதுக்கு உண்டான டூல் ஆக்சஸ் வந்து நீங்க சொல்றீங்களா?
அது இருந்தா தானே சார் நீங்க பண்ண முடியும். ஆட்டோகாட் கொடுத்துருவோம் சார், பிவி சிஸ்டம் உங்களுக்கு இருக்கு, அது கொடுத்துருவோம். ஸ்டாட்ப்ரோ உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கு, எல்லா சாஃப்ட்வேர் ஸ்கெட்சப் இருக்கு சார், எல்லா சாஃப்ட்வேரும் எங்கிட்ட இருக்கு சார். ஆல்ரெடி ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ட்ரைன் பண்ணி நான் தான் சொன்னேன் சார், யூஏஇ, சிங்கப்பூர், சவுத் ஆப்பிரிக்கால இருக்காங்க சார். ஸோ எல்லா ப்ரொவிஷனும் உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்துருவோம். இந்த மாஸ்டர் டிகிரிலேயே எல்லாமே வந்துடும் உங்களுக்கு, வித் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் அசிஸ்டன்ஸையோட. ஓகே சார், தேங்க்யூ.
ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இதுவுமே ரிமோட் அக்சஸாக தான் இருக்கும்ப்பா. ரிமோட் அக்சஸ் மீன்ஸ் இப்போ பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா எனிடெஸ்க் ஆர் டீம் வியூவருங்கிற சாஃப்ட்வேர்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணி எல்லா சாஃப்ட்வேர் இன்ஸ்டாலேஷன் எல்லாமே உங்கள் இதில் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணிடுவோம். கிளாஸஸுமே உங்களோட சிஸ்டம்ஸில் தான் போகுங்க. ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், செஷன் வைண்ட் அப் பண்ணிக்கலாமா? ஏதாச்சும் டவுட்ஸ் இருக்குங்களா?
Okay sir, we can close the call. I think no one has no doubt.
Thank you, Manohar. Thank you very much for asking so many questions. Thank you, Vignesh sir. Thank you, our MD sir, Madurai sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Students, kindly give
wind up the session, sir.
Anyone give any feedback through this session?
This is a nice session, sir. I get more valuable answers from this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mohammed sir. Thank you. There is a feedback link I have given, sir. Please fill it up, sir.
Yeah,
Sure,
yes,
sir, sure, sir.
this call was very useful to understand what is the solar system and what is the on-grid and off-grid, what are the batteries we are using. So really it was helpful to know about that.
Thank you, Mohammed and Manohar sir. Thank you very much, sir. Soon expect
one small request, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please share that PPT with this group?
Sure. I will share it. Don't worry at all. I will share it, especially for Mohammed and Manohar, as well as other candidates also. I will share it through the link, sir. I will share.
Okay.
Sir. Surely I will share it to you. It's helpful to you, sir. I will share it, sir.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Vignesh sir, shall we wind up, sir?
So okay sir. Okay, thank you sir. Thank you for giving your time, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you team.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Fine. Next session ஏதாச்சும் meet பண்ணலாம். Okay, fine. Thank you.